Now it's time for our main attraction, the Betty Awards. For the Betty Awards, we created categories based on some of Betty's notable traits. In addition, each year Betty's children, Richard, Catherine, Joel, and Elizabeth, select an honoree for the Quadracci Family Award. Here to present that award is Catherine Quadracci Flores.
Thanks, Carol. I'm Catherine Quadracci Flores, and I'm delighted to be presenting the Quadracci Family Award to Catherine Gale on behalf of myself and my siblings, Richard, Joel, and Elizabeth. Our mother, Betty, knew Catherine well, and I think she would be ecstatic that Catherine is getting the award today. Catherine and Betty both grew up on lakes in Waukesha County, surrounded by the stunning Kettle Moraine farmland. Both women shared deep Midwestern Catholic values about service to the community. Never content with the status quo, they have always tried to raise the bar higher, to push Milwaukee to evolve and become better. Innovation on behalf of our community is hard work and not for the faint of heart. Catherine and Betty share a deep tenacity and a willingness to stand up for what is right. Catherine's nonpartisan work on political innovation is simply genius. With her merry band of many of Milwaukee's movers and shakers from both sides of the aisle, Catherine's Democracy Found gives Wisconsin a roadmap to once again lead our nation in the political arena. If we follow Catherine's suggestions, the government will be more responsive to the voters and the politicians incentivized to build consensus and to make choices based on what is best for our community. The system will be better. Betty believed in the power of the written word. So do Betty's beloved Milwaukee a favor. Grab Catherine's book, The Politics Industry. Check out this Milwaukee Girls Talks, which she has given all over the country. Let Catherine take you on a journey to what could be and how Milwaukee and our country could evolve to become an even better version of themselves. Catherine, when I asked you why you've been so moved by getting this award, you told me that when you were growing up, you had always looked up to Betty as a woman who was making a real mark on the world. Congratulations, Catherine Gale. You truly have grabbed Betty's torch and are now making your own mark for the benefit of all of us Milwaukeeans.
I want to work on things that are very hard and complex, and I want to work on things that are really powerful. I'm Catherine Gale. I am the founder and CEO of Venn Innovations and the former president and CEO of Gale Foods in Germantown, Wisconsin. The thrill that I get from looking at complex problems where I care deeply about the damage that this problem is doing to something or someone, and then figuring out a way to bring forth a solution and improvement so that people's lives are different, better. The story of how I came here is really this combination of my background as a business person with my deep engagement in politics.
Catherine is just a dynamo. Right now, she's working on nothing less ambitious than political reform and innovation, looking to change the way politicians today are incentivized to solve problems for the United States.
I loved Gale Foods, but I'm only going to live so long, and what's at stake, given the dysfunction of our politics, I couldn't ignore it.
She is so passionate about the state of America and democracy and opportunities for people.
So I sold the company, and now I have been fortunate for the last several years to be working on this full time.
I have been working with Catherine for over 4 years now. I think it was our shared interest in political reform and a willingness to entertain some outside the box solutions.
So the core question was coming up, how is it possible that the Democrats and the Republicans can keep doing so well, even as the American public has never been so dissatisfied?
I have a lot of conversations with a lot of people that profess to be interested in these issues, but a lot of times nothing comes of it. And just to watch her start what I think is the beginning of a movement that she's leading has been incredibly inspiring and just a testament to her leadership, her energy, and again, her genuine commitment to the country and to Wisconsin.
I'm delighted that other people see and recognize the work that she does. She does it just for purpose of affecting change, not to be recognized. She's so deserving.
Back in 2013 was when I was really beginning the work that I do now on political innovation. And I asked Betty to go to dinner because I thought, who better to get advice from than Betty Quadracci? So we had a dinner planned, which I was very much looking forward to. And unfortunately, she passed away just a few days prior to our dinner. I have a lot, actually, to say when I think about Betty Quadracci. She was part of my life since I was born, and I think, to put it plainly, a really big deal. Watching what Betty did with her career, even as she was raising her kids, was quite fascinating to me. And how she raised her family, wanting them to be out there in the world, wanting people to make a difference. And Betty was full of ideas. I knew that was the direction I wanted to go. So why do we have the Betty Awards? It's because of everything that she gave to this community, the projects that she took on, that she drove. She encouraged women all the time. To be honored with an award in her name, when I look at what she accomplished and delivered for her community, is really quite emotional for me than any other award that I've been privileged to be a part of during my professional career.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to receive an award that also honors at the same time the amazing contributions of Betty Quadracci. I've watched her my whole life. Thank you, Richard, Catherine, Joel, Elizabeth. I'm thrilled. Betty's contributions to Milwaukee and the amazing contributions of my fellow award winners remind me of the words of Werner Erhard. Contributing is indelicate. You take a risk when you're willing to play as if you make a difference. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to really thank those people who are taking the risk with me to make a difference in our politics. I'm grateful to be doing this political innovation work in Wisconsin because while the ideas resonate across the country, they're getting traction in Wisconsin. And I believe that's thanks to Midwestern values and to the amazing leadership of my co-founder, Austin Ramirez, and our executive director, Sarah Eskridge. It's thanks to our Milwaukee-based leadership group of Republicans, Democrats, and independents who have come together regardless of their policy differences to say it doesn't have to be this way. We can do better for our American politics, for Milwaukee, for Wisconsin. Here's something I'm pretty sure of. Betty would have been a part of this group because that's what she did. She saw things that shouldn't be. She saw things that could be. And then she made them happen. Now it's our turn. Thank you.